everybody. As you can see, it must be pretty cold outside because you can see frost on the window. So what's going on today? Not much. It is Christmas Eve. I used to confuse when I said it as a kid. All right, it's the 23rd. And, of course, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. So, let's talk about the schedule real quick. Tomorrow we'll be starting the morning show at normal time, 10 a.m. Then we're going to have a tomorrow night show. Thank you very much, Rapella. Much appreciated. And so what we're going to be doing is, tonight is nothing particularly special. I'm not really having a night show tonight, but we are having, of course, the afternoon show, or the morning show, and we are going to have a vertical afternoon show. Because that seems to bring in people, even though it's not as sophisticated as now. So, I'm really looking forward to, seeing more people tomorrow night on the night show tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah!
And let's see, it looks like we've got more stuff going on. Anyway, I was hoping to see some of the 55 people that came over on Saturday night on Kick to come over to YouTube, or Kick last night, and to my dismay, they just weren't there. What's kind of sad is Summer Moon, if we had 55 listeners, would have been awesome, but it just didn't materialize. So, Merry Festivus to you too. So today is going to happen a little later on. I'm going to have a vertical or a portrait stream. Of course, this morning stream. Tomorrow morning, 7, the same thing, but we're also going to be having the night stream for Tuesday for Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, I don't really have much planned other than the normal morning show, and then, of course, the 27th, we're supposed to go to the eye doctor. It's Stan CT had not told me yet. And I can confirm. Good morning, SARS. Oh, let me get the pin open for a bit. FRB is the link, and SARS, you do have it. So FRB is the link for the panel. Okay? So FRP. And now the reason we didn't do the after show on YouTube is because, first of all, people on YouTube had no idea what we played on Kick, which means that they would be coming onto a show and not knowing what we did on Kick. And originally I did that by having the after show on YouTube was so that the people on YouTube could at least, if they liked the after show, they could want to come to Kick, watch the full show. But obviously that never worked because in the last few months, people on the YouTube just never migrated over to Kick to watch the actual Silver Moon show. Oh, I got my coffee right here. Good morning, sirs. Let's come up on panel. It's FRP. Remember, you already gave me the link, and I told you to keep it in your little scrapbook. It's FRP is the link. It's open now. I'm here. You're here. Oh, before you forget, because of your experimentation last night, you need to change the settings for audio so you can hear people. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot all about that one. You're right. I gotta change this thing over to the codec. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot all about that. In other words, I wouldn't be able to hear you. It's ice. Frost, actually. No, it's frost. So 18 people now, and I have no idea what we're gonna cover. Other than the fact is that Stan's gonna let me know ASAP if we're gonna still go to the eye doctor's appointment or not. I sent him a message on that. Okay, Grace, I see you back. Grace, why don't you contact YouTube and ask them why you're shadow banned? They can fix that. You're just gonna talk to customer service and ask them why you're shadow banned and if they can fix it. Oh, well, he's drunk. I don't get that impression. So, anyway, I had really nothing going on today. I got to sort some socks underwear, but that's really not that exciting, is it? And I got to wash more socks underwear. Oh, and I gotta go to the bank like I promised Gidgy on Limmy's channel. So I gotta write a deposit slip and take the money that my mom gave me and put it in the bank account. Oh yeah, but if he contacts him on the channel that he suspects is shadow banned, they can look it up and let him know if he is shadow banned or not, and if so, why. After all, they're the ones who know that. Well, maybe Grace. Maybe it's time you clean house a little bit. Or we can delete the ones he has and start over just as easily if he wants to. Well, I don't know. Since you're talking about this one channel in particular, I would say to just contact them on this one channel. See what they say. Well, what would you need 150 channels for? It sounds more like a data hog. Like, do you really stream on 150 channels? Do you ever get any sleep? Possibly. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get my own channel. And we keep it separate from Michelle's. But unfortunately, if I ever get monetized, I have to put a bank account information into another person's name. And realistically, it shouldn't be Michelle's because I would just kind of remove my individuality from the whole system. Well, I could give you an answer to that, but it may not be what you want to hear. Anyway, I mean, I don't know. I've worked really hard to keep this channel on. This my original channel was never struck. It was. I mean, no, I take that back. Yes, it's been struck quite a few times, but it never got terminated, and I hope it never does become terminated. This is the main working channel that I use to make a basic income. Oh, now, by the way, what was this Social Security Rescue Act really for? Well, it's not for people in social. It's not for a lot of Americans. It's mostly for government employees, firefighters, police, and a few others. The men and women who put their lives on the line, federal people, everything, which unfortunately excludes everyday Joes and Janes that are not in those areas. So the average Jane and Joe is not going to see much of any Social Security bonus. Okay. So it sucks, but it's true. Yeah. Well, I understand they don't. They don't like eating their own dog food. It's just that they never did, Chris. They don't. I had like I said this morning, I was kind of having a weird dream. Can't remember all the details. But I was thinking about the character in the book Ballad of the Snow Teen. If anyone ever's read the book, Lucia Benacasa, which in English translation, the last name Benacasa, which means good house. And her friends, one of them was my name, Michelle, obviously. I was thinking about Michelle because she's the foodie of the group, which makes sense because I am. What I don't know was why I was thinking about the characters in my book, which has been sitting on Patreon for years, and no one ever really read it. Good morning, David S. Who's gonna come up and say hi to me on FRB today? FRP. Just it's gonna be a cold day today. I gotta go to the bank and drop some money into the bank. Also, YouTube is probably gonna drop some money in my bank, so I can pay the and so I mean, like I promised Gidget, I said I put my mom's money in the bank, so I will. And then of course, YouTube is going to dropping their deuce in my bank account too. So that's going to be a lot of money available. What's the current temperature right now in Connecticut? I should ask Siri that, but I don't have my phone with me. I'll just somebody. Let me ask Siri that. What is the weather in Winston, Connecticut?
It's currently clear and minus 10 degrees in Winsted, Connecticut.
All right, thank you. Minus 10 degrees. That's well, minus 10, that's like in the single digits in Fahrenheit. Let's see. See, what you do is double the numbers. Okay, so minus 10 times 2, okay, would be minus 20. Now subtract 20 from 30, minus 20 from 32, or you actually would be adding, so basically still subtracting. So it's going to be like 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Yikes. That's cold. Now, okay, so everybody come up on panel. Let's get them ready. Answer the door. Take kitty. Good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Is it right? Let me get you on co-host status. And
hi, Nads.
Yeah.
Nads, we're on FRP. Is that ice on your camera, Michelle?
Yeah, I see it's on the window actually.
Oh, okay.
It's on the It's on the outdoor camera.
Wow, it must be cold if you've got ice on your windows.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's cold. It's about minus 12 degrees Fahrenheit outside, or about 12 degrees Fahrenheit positive. So it's 12 degrees outside right now in Fahrenheit, minus 10 Celsius.
Woo.
Yeah, well, that's not surprising because Winston is kind of in the crotch of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New York, and it's like it's just colder up here than it is down by the shoreline where Hamden is. So what do you got planned today? Anything?
Actually, apart from doing a bit of cleaning, I don't have much planned.
Yeah, I don't either.
You having the Christmas party tomorrow night or tonight?
Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow night.
Okay, cool.
It's 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, Christmas party.
All networks.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed, though, that we didn't get the 55 visitors from Saturday Night Show and Silver Moon. That would have been kind of fun. But I think they probably said to themselves, who cares? It's just everyday Christmas music. Ho-hum. But what they don't realize is that...
I enjoyed the Christmas music you played.
I'm glad you did.
And what was that video of you up there dancing? Is that an old video?
Yeah, that's an older video. Yeah, those were from 2018 Yule Convocation that was done on Cringe Report, which...
What?
So I said, we don't have the actual show because YouTube erased it. But because it got copyright strike, not copyright, he got, copyright struck by Critical Unity. And so, because of that, he lost everything. He had no way to back it up at all to tape or anything. Fortunately, I saved the music because that was how we originally shared the music on the show. As I uploaded the finished music pieces to R11H30, gave him a link to my music from my Google Drive, and he played it on his computer. Because he was sequencing the whole show. Yeah, I mean, you saw the way I was twirling around like that. I could probably still do that today, but I would probably be afraid I'd be falling on my face. You almost saw me fall on that one.
Oh, yeah, you were dancing a lot more hand movements as well.
Yeah.
With your dancing. Hi, Brad. Hope you're okay today. Happy Christmas Eve.
Yeah. By the way, Stan, I left you a message on the Discord. I need you to let me know ASAP if you're still going to the eye doctor or not on the 27th. It's at 10:15 in the morning. Because they want to know as soon as possible, and if we need to cancel, it'd be best to tell them in advance so we don't have to pay a penalty. Actually, Christmas...
it's Christmas Eve. Because it's Christmas Eve tomorrow.
Actually, so Christmas Eve morning. In other words, it's the morning of the Christmas Eve. Oh, let's just keep it simple.
No, it's just Christmas Eve. Are you in the Christmas spirit, Michelle? Do you feel Christmassy?
Not really. I do and I don't. It's kind of like me knows it's like, yeah, it's another day of the week. But part of me says, yeah, it's cool because we observed it's the day that Christ died was born, so he would later die 33 years later for our sins. But I mean, the thing that's interesting though is that I was more excited about the Yule Convocation than I am about Christmas.
Right, that was really good. We really enjoyed watching that, Michelle. We watched from we were in the on the panel watching and talking. Brian K loved it. He loved it. I loved it. Everyone on the panel loved it.
I might shorten it. I might put in a shorter part. Unfortunately, it's too long for the so-called clips. What I can do is download it and just extract the actual ritual so people can see the ritual. But in some ways, I thought seeing the whole show was good too, because you get to see the preparation, the setup, us getting there, to the location, and people said they didn't realize that I had arthritis as well, and I still do have arthritis. It's just not as noticeable.
Right. Well, I don't, and the background, Michelle. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yes, I have.
The background with the tree and everything.
Yeah, that came out cool.
Yeah, you had people stopping and watching.
Yep, we certainly did.
I think it was the best one yet.
Well, it certainly was the most dynamic one yet. I mean, because
the candles worked wonderfully. Thank you, Gidgy.
They were much better than me trying to light the real candle. I was going to use it instead, which I couldn't even get.
And another thing, oh my God, I was sitting on that panel screaming, why doesn't he give you a lighter? You were looking for a lighter for so long, and there's Noodle smoking. He had a lighter in his hand.
Yeah, but even if I had a light, it would. I did finally find my plasma lighter. It was in the little bag with the incense. I was looking at the one that was had the sage.
You have to make sure that's charged, Michelle, as well.
Yeah, I did. I charged it up. So, I mean, I thought I showed it to Noodles. He thought it was pretty interesting.
What, the lighter?
Yeah. The way it works with plasma to...
I sent you that.
Which is really a neat idea for what it does, you know. Yeah. Styropyro got one similar to that and took it apart. And he wanted to see if he could increase the energy output. Well, unfortunately, he blew it up. But basically...
You click it on and it's like...
Right. First you turn on the power switch and then you press the button and it just makes a big, giant plasma spark.
Yeah. They're pretty cool. Michelle, I will pick you up at 9:30 on Friday, the 27th. Be ready. Stan.
Okay. Yeah, I should be ready. All right, so I'll go ahead and let them know that we're coming so that they don't keep freaking out. All right, so I'll do that. I'll put that in after the show. Let them know that we're on our way.
So what's the point of doing this? Here's the link to the Discord. Please only share it out with people you know and trust, and then you give the link. So anyone could just take that link. What's the point in putting only give it to people you trust when you're putting it out publicly?
I think the reason is because it shows that, you know, we're entrusting you with the link and not to go crazy with it and give it to people who are not going to be trustworthy. Mm-hmm. It's just courtesy.
Hi, Charles.
Yeah, I saw Cyrus earlier. She didn't come up yet.
I didn't see her till just now. Is that doctor's appointment for, Michelle?
Eye doctors.
Oh, right. Oh, they might
watch and tell me. Huh? Well, you know, they have to go ahead and replace the whole eyeball. Because your eyeballs are burned out from age. So you have to go ahead and remove your eyeballs and put new eyeballs in.
You know, your problem is that they flicker. Can they not just cut the muscle that makes them flicker? Wouldn't it be better just to have eyes?
No, because the way my eyes work, it's like a scanning beam. If you cut that muscle, all I'm going to see is dots in my eyes. It works just like in a sweep circuit on a television. They're not going to do that, but if it's a cataract, they would normally just remove the cataract, but people will lateral nystagmus. The risk of detached retina is increased exponentially.
That's back then, Michelle. You know, every year they come up with new stuff, and you don't know what they can do for you. It doesn't hurt asking, does it? Or getting them checked out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they haven't had an eye exam in a while. I didn't need new glasses, like I said before.
Well,
I got a question for Parasolo if he was here, but I don't see him though.
I haven't seen Parasolo in a while.
All I know is I've been hearing that he's been blocking a lot of us on his channel for some reason.
Yeah, he explained that he hasn't. One of his mods did.
Well, then maybe he needs to unmod the mod and put us back in there.
I don't think you're banned, Michelle. I don't know.
I mean, I watched a little bit of the stream, but I didn't really talk to anybody.
So what you doing Christmas Day, Michelle?
I don't know. Morning show, normal time, and it's Wednesday night. I don't know what we're doing Wednesday night.
Are you spending it with Noodles or are you on your own?
I don't think he's going to be here on the weekends or on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, so I'll probably be here by myself.
Why don't you get yourself something nice to eat, Michelle, to have for Christmas dinner?
Well, I got frozen chicken. I can go ahead and take it out of the freezer, and I could start defrosting that.
Whole chicken?
No, chicken legs, chicken thighs. Which is fine with me, because I could just cook the ones that I need. By the way, I found out my oven is actually about 50 degrees out of calibration. So
wow, that's quite a lot.
Yeah. So set the oven for 300 for 350. At least now I have a good idea what I'm dealing with. It's quite a lot. There's a control in the back of the oven that a technician can adjust to bring it close to the calibration. But
oh, Michelle, that oven's old and shit. You need a new oven.
Well, yeah. Well,
it's not going to happen. So at least you know now. You can look at.
Unless I want to buy one myself, right? Yeah.
No, Michelle, please do not even think about that. No. You're going to have to leave it.
At least it works, okay?
Yeah, but if you move, you have to leave it there because you would have got rid of the one he had. You'd just be buying it for Jimmy. It's all you'd be doing. Just buying it for Jimmy.
Yeah, well, like I said,
different if you need to be in a place where you know you're going to be for a long time.
Right.
I don't see you being able to walk up them steps. I don't know how many years you're going to be able to do that.
I don't know either. But I mean, like I said, unfortunately, my oven works fine.
It's just a bit hot.
Yeah, so just turn it down to 300 degrees for 350 and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you can use your thermometer now, can't you?
Yeah, that's why I got it. That's why I asked my mom for one, because it makes it easier, because I could just, if I'm really, for baking, that's important. For cooking a pizza, that's not as important,
Are you going to, Michelle, are you going to walk down to CVS and get a notebook for your mum?
Yeah, I got to. Right now, it is about minus 10 degrees Celsius out there.
Yeah.
So I better adjust warmly.
Oh, yeah. Do not walk on that ice. Good thing.
Oh, yeah, well, as I say, I'll have to take my walker with me, because there's one reason I do have it is for balance, so that if I start skidding, at least I have something to help.
I wouldn't until that's melted, Michelle. It's not worth risking it for a notebook, is it?
No, that won't be until next week. So, I mean, you probably can't see the road, but the road itself is clear. Well, first of all, the makes on my side of the street, it's only about one building up, so that's easy. They could drop $300 in there like I promised Gidgey. And then YouTube is going to be paying me today. So that's more money to make. And then I could buy a notebook by my mother on, or something like a notebook on, I could buy something like that on Amazon.
You could, Michelle. Excellent idea. You could even. Oh, you won't be able to put the pen in it though. I was gonna say.
Right.
You could get it delivered to her house.
I could just put it in a regular little notebook and maybe a little padded envelope and say, "Merry Christmas from M." You know, I've done that before.
Oh, because she doesn't want you calling yourself Michelle. Yeah.
Not really. She doesn't like that at all.
Well, that's all right. If it works, it works. But that's not a bad idea, Michelle. Get Amazon to send one. If you order it now, you might get it tomorrow.
Right.
Does your mum drive, Michelle?
Oh, what's that?
Does your mum drive?
Yeah, she does. I don't know what kind of car it is, though.
Well, I was just wondering, if you rang her and said, "Hi, Mum, it's a little bit icy out, but I have got you a Christmas gift here. If you could come and collect it, if you're driving past at any point, I just don't want to."
Well, I mean, I think Amazon would be the fastest way to do it. Or even, like I said, just go down and pick up a padded envelope from CVS and put a little notebook in and the pen in there. Throw some stamps on it. I mean, I don't know how many stamps I need. It's just 3 forever stamps.
How far is your mum from you? Like walking distance?
About half a mile.
Oh, that's too far for you.
Too far in this kind of weather. It would definitely.
Any chance Krista could run it up? Just run it and put it in your mum's mailbox.
I don't know if she would do that. Besides that, I would just go ahead and just mail it anyway. It's at least that I know that.
If you mail it, she's definitely not getting it till after Christmas.
Yeah, I know that. So then I think Amazon would be probably the best get her something right now, and then maybe I can just put a pen in the envelope and just mail her one.
Yeah, you could do that, I guess. Yeah.
The landlord is responsible for replacing major appliances. Yeah, unless the apartment didn't come with one. Mine did. Mine came with a stove and refrigerator. He replaced the refrigerator, which was a decrepit dinosaur. It still works.
Michelle, it looks like you're going to need that $300 for your glasses.
Yeah, really? Because I sell them cheaper over there at BJ's.
Can they not just use your rims and replace the lenses?
Yeah, they could do that too. Yeah, I could just replace the lenses, but yeah, the lens work isn't free because.
Oh, I know, but I'm just trying to think of ways you can make it cheaper. You already had the frames,
right? No, actually, that money was originally that I promised to put in the bank for Gidgey was so that we could go clothes shopping in the summer. And that was why I was going to use it for that. But like I said, we could always call, another company like LensCrafters or something like that and get them to make the prescription.
You don't get a voucher, or you're not going to get any money off these fucking glasses. You're on disability. Your glasses must not be the same price as
if I had Medicaid, yes, that would have been free.
This really annoys me. Hi, Gothic. Haven't seen you for ages.
How are you doing, Gothic? Yeah, it annoys me too. Same thing with the dentist. The dentist is going to be like, open wide. I don't mean your mouth. I mean your wallet.
Well, that's why I think you're not claiming for everything, because that doesn't make sense at all. They're going to charge you the same as they're going to charge me. Is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That can't be right. Does anyone here know if that's right?
Only thing is, I can get the eye exam for free in Medicare, but I don't get the eyeglasses for free. I don't get a discount on the eyeglasses either, because those are Medicaid.
You really need to be on that Medicaid, Michelle.
I make too much money to be on Medicaid, as the state told me. And that was before we started bringing in all this extra money coming in from donations and super stickers and super chats and memberships. Now throw that in there, and I'm way over eligibility. Warby Parker sends frames to you to try on. Yes, I know. Legion Miller sponsored them. Yeah, Warby Parker is another eyeglass company. They could theoretically put my eyeglass prescription in there.
So, I mean, yeah, I guess. You're just getting them tested. That's all you're doing.
That's all I'm paying for is the eye test. And maybe to ask about, what kind of treatment options for the right eye.
Absolutely. Ask all the questions you have, Michelle. Just ask everything.
Yeah. Well, there was a piece of land in downtown Winston that wasn't too wicked expensive, but the problem is that it was on a hill, and I don't know if it was really residentially zoned or not. It was right on the same road as Ladybug. It was on the same hill, actually. There's a laundromat over there. But
David, I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense that a blind woman who's registered blind, okay, has to pay, who's got disabilities, has to pay for her glasses. What?
I think that's kind of sad. That's one of the reasons.
It is. They should be free to you. All eye shit should be free to you.
I would think so. It should be, but because I don't have Medicaid, it's not.
I still don't know how all that works.
Right, with Medicaid, exactly, fair. David. There you go. Your friend Ancients get Medicaid. Medicare only covers hospitals and doctor visits, and not all hospital and doctor visits, unfortunately, which I find very frustrating.
You need a professional, Michelle, to look at your claims, to go through all your shit with you, and to work out what you should be getting, all that stuff.
I think the state of Connecticut's taking advantage of me personally. Of course, they're going to go, well, we're nice enough to be your Medicare Part premium, so shut up. And I'm like, oh, that's true. They do be my Medicare Part P premiums, but so I think if the visiting nurse comes on the second week of January, and it's like they're supposed to, and I'm eligible, then maybe she can, the new case manager could look at the case situation and go, hey, this person's not getting the things she needs. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Always appreciated. Now, we can get more people to show up and kick and stick around and kick. Because, also we have memberships and Kick to call subscriptions. So if anybody would like to put a subscription in and Kick, that'd be wonderful too. But I didn't set the prices; they did, and it's $5.99. So it's not as cheap as it was over here on YouTube at $2.99. it's just a scammer. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well, it's still a sub, Michelle.
It's still a sub though, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks anyway.
It's like I said, so yeah, I mean, I don't know how these politicians even came up with this craziness, because it does really
Well,
make.
I imagine, Michelle, like in England, there are people in America that get paid to sort out benefits for people, the right benefits for people
Right.
who are vulnerable or whatever. And I'm sure there is a woman or a man out there that gets paid to sort your shit out. But you got to ask them, or
Well, I know what they were called, so I know what position to ask for. But I know in the UK, I know that the NHS, especially those in needs, like eyeglasses, basic dental and care, can get that under their taxes.
yeah, they would get they wouldn't get the best eyeglasses, but they'd get the,
But they get the
basic.
eyeglasses.
Yeah, she'd get a basic pair.
We don't even get that. If you're an SSDI and qualified for food stamps, you're qualified for Medicaid. And Medicaid, yes, I agree. Oh, yes, they do that there too. So why is Connecticut being such a cheap ass? The only thing they're paying for is my Medicare Part B premiums. That's the only thing that they're paying for. Well, they took me off the rolls in May because they said I made too much money. So
That's a good point, Galaxy. You know, when we talk about you moving and you say, "Oh, I don't know where I should move," blah blah blah. You need to move to somewhere that looks after handicapped and
right.
vulnerable people, Michelle. You need to move to the state which is going to offer you the most for your needs.
Right. So
It
that's just
certainly is not
another.
Connecticut.
That's another
Connecticut's
thing
not
to
the one.
look into, because
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Because I mean, a lot of people in Connecticut really don't get the care they need, and I know that.
I mean, it sounds like it. I'm just gobsmacked that a woman that's registered blind and is on and has other disabilities has to pay for her own frigging glasses.
Never mind that. What about your own freaking teeth?
Well, yeah, that as well. See, now in England, you wouldn't get cosmetic work, but they would fill them and they would pull them.
They would just probably give you a basic bridge just to,
I don't know if they do give you bridge. Maybe. I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I do know that it's hard as hell to get into the dentist in England at the minute.
I have heard that too.
Yeah, because most of the dentists went private.
Because it's probably just like it is in Connecticut, or where most of them don't even take Medicaid,
Right.
because the paperwork was driving them crazy. But even if they're private in UK, is the dentist less expensive over there? It's a good question. I'm not really interested in Florida.
Yes. Ed is in Florida. Oh, Gothic. I don't know. I'll give
And
you
it's
an
also
Ed
too
update.
damn hot.
Let me give Gothic an update. I'm not sure what he's. So Ed was sectioned, put in the nut home. He signed himself out. We don't know where he is now.
And I don't really want to live in Florida anyway. But, maybe Maryland would be good. Because there's Slingshot Warrior near there. There's, Sherry Jackson's over there. Brad's over there.
I would be able to see you.
You'd be able to see me.
Yeah. Because I
just gotta find out which town would be centrally located and have the basic services that I need, and find out what the average rental price is. And we're still gonna have to do the moving costs, but
but then what about Noodles? You'd be further away from Noodles.
That's very true. Unless I lived in a place like Forestburg, New Jersey. Oh, jeez. It's just the truck stop is over there.
Forestburg, New Jersey.
Yeah. Forestburg. Foresburg. Right.
Yeah, so we can't find Ed. Well, I can't. I've been calling, leaving messages, and no sign. He's gone completely doo-doo lally.
What are you talking about?
Ed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about it.
He was thinking about he was going to get a new phone so they couldn't track him. That's...
What, Ed?
Yeah.
He didn't want the nut home tracking him.
I see we are from the same state. Good old cheap Connecticut.
Oh, Michelle, you look out that window. You live in a wonderful, beautiful place. Look at it, the hills.
Oh, it's warming up outside. You can tell it is a pretty place.
Yeah, the ice is melting off the window.
Yeah. Look for a tax foreclosures near Noodles. Yeah, it's weird though because they will go through, and the state of Connecticut will help every illegal alien that walks over the border into Connecticut, and they'll give them everything that they want. But if you already were born legally here and you go to try to do the same thing, you'll get a slap in the face. That doesn't make sense to me.
Hi, Hollaback. Hi, Jasmine.
How you doing? Hey, Jasmine. Yeah, I was born and raised in Stamford, and now I'm in Hamden, says David S. Yes, how you doing, Jasmine? So, would you say Winston is like 60% rednecks? We're kind of like the hillbillies of Kentucky. We're like the Connecticut hillbillies, honestly. Oh, we live in the hills. We're kind of like rednecks. I wouldn't say anything about being mentally disabled. I don't think that necessarily adds up to 100. And there's a lot of smart people. But if you were to say, or 40% of them alcoholics, probably. We got 3 package stores in the immediate area. That's not too bad. We used to have a 4th. It became a Chinese restaurant across the street. I mean, you can probably just see the edge of it. The Chinese restaurant, Ocean Garden, used to be the deluxe package store. And that became Chinese restaurant takeout. How you doing, Krista?
Krista, if Michelle got a notebook for her mum and put it in a bag, would you be willing to drop it off in her letterbox? You don't have to go in or anything. Just shove it in her letterbox.
Just put it in the door. Because we don't really have time to post it, because it would take time for it to get mailed to her. Okay. She didn't get back to me yet. Hey, Nance, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I'll try to get something done.
You don't have to go in. You don't have to do anything. It's just drive up the road and put it in a mailbox, Krista, which is about half a mile away.
Yeah.
Kind of leaving this till last minute, Michelle. Next year, we need to be more prepared.
Yeah, well, it's okay if it arrives late. I mean, at least...
Yeah, it's a thought that counts at the end of the day. But...
because we don't know what kind of schedule Krista has either, so she may not be able to do it either.
Oh, it's a...
You can imagine she's going to definitely be wanting to get ready for her Christmas party with her daughter and her other kids.
It'd take 5 minutes. No, Krista paid stand back.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Krista wants to do it. Fair enough.
That's okay. Well, I have to. I'll just buy something
Send
on
it
Amazon.
after Christmas. Send it after Christmas. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I am getting popular.
It's a thought. It's a thought that counts, Michelle. I mean,
38 people right now. 6 likes.
oh wow! Can we have?
Could
some
we
more
increase the likes, guys? Because it does help a bit with the algorithm. Just put a like in the like jar. It does help. You know.
Is the soup kitchen open, Michelle, Christmas Day?
I don't know. Usually it's open a week before. So maybe it was open last week for Christmas Day type celebration. Because Christmas Day, the actual staff isn't there.
So there's no food on Christmas.
Thank you, sirs. If you want to come on up, it's FRB.
If anyone wants to come up and they're in Discord, send Michelle or me a link, a message.
Right, you can send a message to Tiger Kitty in Discord.
Nags is going to come up in a minute, Michelle. She's
Yeah,
just
I know.
having
I saw that.
She's puffing.
The Snow Queen is any way you can speed up this global warming. No, because I said we're going to be doing the opposite. We're going to make winter great again.
Oh, Michelle, why would you do that to people?
More to New England more than anything, because we haven't had a really good snowstorm in a long time.
Has Sal's got the link, Michelle?
Okay.
Has Sal's got the link?
Yes, she does, because she came up here a couple days ago, and it's the same link, FRB.
All right. Soup Christmas party was last week.
Yeah, so they had this probably last week. Now we on last Tuesday or Wednesday, more than likely. You probably noticed when you were looking at the videos from 2018, I didn't look much different than I do now as far as weight.
Yeah. Michelle, why don't you get one of those ready meal things that has gravy, meat, mashed potatoes?
I know. I got one of those sitting in my small refrigerator. I got a chicken Alfredo dinner.
Well, I meant like something more like a Christmas dinner. Like you could get a turkey, mashed potatoes, corn, whatever.
Well, because they got all some basic stuff to make all the same thing here. I already got the chicken. I already got the vegetables and stuff and stuffing. And...
Yeah, you're right. You could do that. I'm just thinking it's a lot of bother when there's only... Like, I hate cooking big meals when it's just me.
Right. That's why I wouldn't buy a whole chicken. It's ridiculous.
Maybe Noodles is coming for Christmas. Who knows?
I don't see him coming on Christmas because it's a weekday, so he has to probably be back to work the day after.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you think he would have been, would have called me up and said, or let me know when he was here Saturday and say, hey, Michelle, I'm going to come back up on Tuesday, Wednesday. He didn't mention that to me, so I'm going to make the...
That's what I was thinking. TV dinners, that's what they're called, TV dinners.
Yeah, well, now they're YouTube dinners. Of course, Michelle still has one frozen pizza left.
You could go out full out and eat that ration thing that I sent you. The MRE.
Yeah.
Michelle eats MRE on Christmas Day.
Actually, what we'll do on Christmas Eve is we'll do a taste test with some of the cheeses and the crackers.
Yeah. Yes.
And as well as have some of the pink Moscato wine. It sounds like it'll go pretty good with wine and cheese. But then you might get some of the other kind of wine called WHINE, which no one wants.
You'll be all right.
So
everybody who wasn't here, Michelle is having a Christmas party tomorrow night at
online,
7:00.
yeah.
Michelle will be eating cheese and crackers
and beef
drinking
sticks.
Wine. And what?
Beef sticks. She got little beef sticks. She sent me too.
And beef sticks. You sausage.
We got cheddar. We got mozzarella. We got Gouda. We have white cheddar cheese with cherries in it, which is spreadable. That wouldn't probably make sense on the crackers.
That sounds so yummy.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Have you tried it before? Tried what?
Hi, Tina. Tina, the link is
FRB. FRP. Tina keeps forgetting her links for some reason. I guess she doesn't have...
She got to look in the Discord. That's where they are.
I know she's got in the Discord.
She is in the Discord. She's got to look in the Discord.
I don't know what that is. Best Fits? B-Fits.
B-Fits.
What's that?
I have no idea.
With mashed potatoes.
It's beef tits, Michelle. God. It's really hard to read.
I can make it a little bit bigger.
No, it's all right, Michelle.
I know.
I can flick back and forth.
What's that?
Hello.
Hi, Tina. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, I know. I keep the print small because
Oh, beef tips, not tits.
Or beef lips.
Beef
Okay. I'm like, what did I walk in on?
I hate when my internet does that. You've been green all day and all of a sudden it goes red on you. And it's like, why?
Oh, no. I'm currently back with Cassandra. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You've been green all day and all of a sudden it goes red on you. And it's like, why?
Oh, no.
Hey, back with Cassandra.
I heard that.
Oh. He, never mind. It's his life.
Yeah. Look, I suspected he was going to do that anyway.
Shopping. Of course he's back with her just before Christmas, so she can get some new shit.
I heard that.
For Christmas.
So she can probably re-gift it out to her family.
She'll use them to go get some, you know, stuff for her family and Christmas gifts and all sorts of stuff.
Hook jobs galore.
Shopping for blonde. Blowy, that's his.
Blowy.
Yeah.
You could probably get a blowy for $10.
That's true, Rick.
Yeah, and after what she said about your mother as well, that bitch would not be getting in my car. I'm telling you that now.
I keep my mouth shut.
All right, I got Nats is coming up now. Let me get my cursor.
Hi, Nats.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Noodles, he's back with her. He's back with her.
Oh, well,
he's taking a shopping tonight.
He knows what he's walking into now. At least he realizes it. Hopefully, you know, it's the same. It's equal playing fields for both of them now. I don't know. Hopefully,
yeah. They know the score. They both know the score. So, and they're old enough.
Yeah.
They're not kids.
Perfectly good. Yeah, so maybe it's just a, well, if you said they're back together, I guess that's a relationship, so, I don't know. I'm just afraid she's gonna...
She seems nuts to me, too nuts.
Yeah.
And I was afraid nuts when I was younger, you know, I'd be a little bit carefree, but not like that.
Right.
She's disrespectful, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you could not introduce her to anybody.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if she tones that down when she's not on camera.
I thought about
that.
Asked
him that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Noodles, does she do that as an act?
Sadly.
That's what I'm wondering. You know, I don't see him putting up with that for long. You know?
Yeah,
like,
that's gonna get old because that's not sexy either.
Yeah, blowjob lasts,
image.
You know, how long?
This daddy. And then, but when she acts like a bitch, that's not sexy.
Yeah.
Bitchiness isn't sexy, women.
Right. She just says really trashy
Yeah.
things.
I don't
And
think so, Dave.
What do you say? Let me drop emails.
Oh, she might be. I don't know.
Noodles, come up here.
Hey, you should do that, Noodles. You should go live and have like Mina, blowjob, wank, full sex. And like the more donations you get, then the more you can give Cassandra towards the sexual favor.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you should have like a thing
Here's your money.
She makes out like a machine.
Looks like a sewing machine.
Sounds like
There's no way she shagged like a
You
sewing
mean more
machine.
like she's sucking your money out of you like a machine. That's what she's doing. She's like a slot machine in a casino.
You're right, Michelle.
Yeah, don't you be buying her jewelry and shit. Oh, I guess cheap jewelry.
It's
Yeah,
possible.
slot machine. It's like a slot machine. You keep trying to win.
Yeah, pumping quarters in there.
Yeah.
Well, to answer Stan's question, theoretically, yes, but they're not allowing people to go over the barrel and fall to the barrel because a lot of people don't make it to get to the bottom.
Morning, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Yeah, he needs help from the community to fund his sexcapades with Cassandra.
He needs like a new chandelier to swing from.
So he can swing from it.
Yeah, in the red room. Why don't you get one of those sex swings?
Yeah,
in the red room.
Say that. Yeah,
make the red room more exciting. Yeah, there needs to be a pole in the red room.
Yeah. I was afraid I was gonna fall. For real. It was not fun. The whole time I was looking up, like I was afraid it was gonna fall.
On the ceiling.
Anyway,
I like that.
Michelle, you need one. Michelle, get a sex swing.
Oh, good grief! Not with her ceiling. No.
Yeah, I was joking. She would get that.
How you doing, Jason? I know I saw you earlier.
I never realized that Homeless Jim lived close to you. I didn't know that.
Yeah, look, woo. Homeless Jim is a troll. Same as houseless Henry.
Why don't you take your shopping at Salvation Army?
I know that. I know that, but I didn't know that he didn't.
Don't blow all your money on her
Don't
anyway.
believe a word they say. They do not live near her. They pretend to be homeless people living in Connecticut, but they're not.
Oh.
How you doing,
He
Don?
just knew. He knew when the soup kitchen was open.
Because he's actually been here a long time. He's under a different, he's using a different name.
The problem with those things is they have air in them, so hit a rock and all of a sudden forget your cushion. Maybe if you wrapped them in bubble wrap. It would float too. So even if the rocks basically sliced up a lot of them, he still has some cushioning in them.
Can't afford Cassandra.
You should just have her go to Goodwill or
If you're having
Salvation
a
Army.
relationship with Cassandra, Christmas is coming up. Why can't Cassandra get you a little gift as a thank you for all the little gifts you've given her and all the rides and taking her out and everything? Where's your little gift?
Oh,
you should get a tangible gift from her too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. Oh, I'll give you a blowjob. I mean, that's part of having a relationship.
Tell her to get you like a cock ring, something like that.
Tell her to pay for the sex swing for the red room.
Yeah, something for the both of you.
Yeah, that worked out for both of them.
Well, Noodles, you should let the community band together and pick the present.
A present for who?
Cassandra, isn't that what we were talking about?
Why don't you just why don't you just take her down to Goodwill or Salvation Army and let her buy your stuff on the cheap? And that way support the local, community programs like the Salvation Army or the Goodwill at the same time.
There you go.
I'm
not openly racist. Never have been openly racist.
It's not us that is, obsessed with the N-word. It's you.
Who, me? No.
No,
the other people in the chat, Michelle. Oh. Oh, it might get you laid. You might get excited to find something there in Goodwill that you want. Oh wow! Look at this nice bed, man.
Hold on. So, unless you take her shopping, you're not getting laid. I mean, that's kind of awful.
That's wrong. Oh my God!
You take me out, and you get me new clothes, and I mean, it's basically prostitution.
Yeah.
It is.
You do this for me.
It's just like you're giving gifts instead of.
Then you'll get.
He's not gonna listen to us, and it's just not here right now. But talking about it.
True.
Yeah.
It's true. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Yeah. And I don't want to push him towards it. I just think it's dangerous for him. Maybe legally and maybe, I don't know. He said he wanted kids. He'd be a great dad, I think.
He would be a fantastic father.
No, I don't think Cassandra cares about Noodles. Other than sees him as a slot machine.
Yeah, right. But if you have kids with the wrong person, your life is made hell.
Yeah, well, I was just
your life
that he'd be a single father.
Exactly.
You might as
well.
Or
she does the old, you're not seeing them, all that crap, and
exactly.
I need your money, and she sounds the sort that would never be enough money for child support.
I need this for the kid. I need this for the kid.
Yeah,
I need this.
Yeah.
I see her also as the type that's crazy enough and wants enough attention, and she doesn't want to get in trouble. If there were a fight, she could cry. Something. Or she could cry domestic. Domestic too.
It's dangerous. I
wouldn't put that past her at all, considering what she's done. She did something. Didn't she break something of his or something?
What?
How badly are you doing?
She did something weird.
Did she break
his stuff? I'm not sure. Don't take my word on that. I just, for some reason, I'm thinking she did something pretty bad.
Oh my God.
Well, no. Maybe I might be thinking wrong, so don't take my word for it.
I see her as the kind of person that is gonna, when she finds, if she get pregnant with Noodle's kid or even someone else's kid, she's gonna try to blame it on Noodles, and guess what? He's gonna be stuck in court with paternity suit after paternity suit after paternity suit. And even though they're not his kids.
What if it goes well and he has a new, buddy? Hopefully it's just the buddy.
Yeah.
Maybe it can turn out to be a good thing for him. It's only been not long. But they did get like really
Okay, see you later, Precious Miller.
like boyfriend girlfriend type of thing real quick. I think it's moving too fast.
Yeah.
Sure she
Well,
can.
I don't think she does have kids.
I'm sure she could, and she probably would. But the question is, she's Catholic. This is another problem. Noodles is not Catholic. He's Jehovah's Witness. She's Catholic.
Kids. Oh,
how is that going to work? She's not. Traditionally, people from South America are very loyal to the church. They're not going to just walk away from the Catholic Church.
No, they're not.
Hang on. Woo. She's only 24 and she's got 2 kids.
She's got kids. Danger. Will Robinson.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Cut and run Noodles.
So you'd have to take those on as well.
I didn't know she had kids.
I didn't know.
She has 2 kids.
She has 2 kids already.
Apparently.
Where every time that I see her, she don't have kids with them.
Maybe one day her gynecologist is going to show her lips shut and basically say, that's it. You're not having any more kids and you're not having any more kids.
Yeah, there's other ways to get it done, right?
Yeah. After my mom
definitely sounds like she's going to take Noodles to cleaners, and that's what I was worried about. That's what Lumi was afraid of. That's what Carmen was equally concerned with. Is the fact is that he may not be seeing what she's really doing. She's playing him, and
right.
we know that.
She is.
And they're back together, Brian.
Oh boy.
I'm hoping that it's just
Brian. He's taking her shopping, Brian, tonight. He's taking her shopping.
That's just wrong. That's why she wants him. She just wants him to spend his money on her.
Yeah, those texts were horrible that she sent him. That's what's really put me off of her completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. She talks about his mum. Nah, yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't disagree with that, David. I don't disagree with that at all.
Not throwing that up. That's just terrible.
Yeah.
Especially, he hasn't lost her that long ago.
Well, you never know, because like I said, this body was built for 2, so
I don't know how he's gone from seasons to this.
Right. Right.
I mean, I think Seasons is very attractive.
Extremely attractive.
I mean, we've all done, whatever. Nobody's perfect, whatever. But just total opposite.
Yeah.
She's got some sort of class about her.
Yeah. Yep.
No, she does. I will say she has no class.
Yeah, she got none this one.
She has no class.
Complete opposite.
She's definitely not. I mean, come on, Noodles. You could do better than this.
At least that's what she's portraying. I'm hoping that she's not like as bad. You can tell that's really her, but I hope she's not as bad when the camera's off. Her.
Right, so you think that's bad?
I have no idea what she's like when the camera is off.
I think she it makes it worse when the camera's on. I don't think
Like the
it's
attention. Yeah, I see that.
I'm hoping it's not. I don't see how he
Oh,
could
newbie.
deal with the whole day of her to get,
He has a
with
lot of patience.
together.
A lot of patience, because I watch him with Michelle, and his patience with Michelle is amazing.
Yeah.
I try not to
Yeah.
aggravate Noodles, but
Michelle's
unfortunately
nothing
it just
like her.
happens.
I know, but it's just one of those things. Michelle,
Yeah.
patience is really good. He does have patience.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to get my license renewed.
What license?
Mine I haven't renewed, and shit. It's probably at least a year since they told me to renew it. Since at least 2 years back.
Watch it, guys. Please don't talk about anything like this on here, because people like Molasses are here. Policing YouTube free of charge, doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't been on what's it called, live streams for long. Maybe just like 2 years. And I haven't talked on any shit until I did on here, and that's really recent.
In the Central Time Zone, it is 10:24, but it's 11:24 in Eastern, where I am. So
that's where I am too. How is it? How warm is it where you are in Fahrenheit, Michelle?
Cold.
Probably. Okay, yeah, I should have said cold.
It's probably warmed up a bit. I can ask Siri again. It just was this morning. It was like minus 12 or 12 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. And it was like so warmed up a bit because the frost in the window is gone. So it's probably still pretty close, maybe close to 0, maybe.
Wow.
Celsius.
Yeah, I think we're right now. It's 16
Ray,
here.
you should come up and show us that picture of Molasses and Michelle, because it's like
Bradley said right now where he is minus 8 Fahrenheit.
Oh, I have a question. Has anybody seen somebody's show last night?
So right now, like I said, this afternoon, I'm gonna hope it over to the bank, drop $300 in the bank for my mother, and then so at the same time YouTube is paying me, so that's gonna be direct deposited, and then once that gets direct deposited, I can go ahead and pay off my my credit or my Amazon card in full, and then
You're giving your mom money? That's
no,
nice.
my mom gave me money.
Oh, really?
For Christmas, yeah.
That's great.
And cookies.
Oh,
and a thermometer.
What kind of cookies?
I think she made them. What kind of cookies, Michelle, did your mom make?
Chocolate chips, chocolate chunk cookies, and peanut butter cookies.
They were hard as a rock last year. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Really?
My mom doesn't make me cookies.
Well, this year she finally got back to closer to normal. It's not quite as hard as a rock. Now, my cookies are as hard as hockey pucks, as you remember.
Yeah.
Well,
let Red share the screen. Michelle, Red's going to share the screen for a second.
Michelle, make sure to thank her. Make sure to tell her that they were really good.
We're going to get her
we're going to try to get her a little...
Oh, guys, look at this.
Birthday present.
Yeah.
Are you showing the panel, Michelle?
Wow.
Yeah, I know I'm showing the panel.
Yeah,
No,
please
he
show
They
is
got
them.
the
that.
same clothes
Oh,
on. They
actually,
got
what
the
am I
same
showing?
face
Yeah, it's the
going. They
panel. Yeah.
got the same hair. It's
That's
the
molasses.
same bags under the
Yes,
eyes. Yeah, that's
yes.
molasses.
Look at that. Now
Yeah.
tell us that they're not twins.
We don't
Everything
look
the
that.
same.
Me
Yeah.
and Molasses don't look that different. Oh, she
Look at
Yeah,
keeps.
them,
kinda.
Michelle. Eh?
Oh, not at all.
Oh my
You guys could
goodness.
be.
Oh my
You
God.
look at the nose.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. The nose.
Yeah.
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 I look like her older sister, actually.
They
Even
have
the
the same
chins are the same.
expression.
Look at those chins.
Yeah.
Chin 1 and chin 2, exactly the same.
Their
Exactly.
expressions are the same too. They're making the exact same expression.
And she gets upset when people say she looks like her. Now you tell me that they do not look alike.
They look like
No,
twins.
they
They're
definitely
like
do.
twins, don't they?
They look
Yeah.
like twins. They do. They look like twins.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I hate that. There you go. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. You keep forgetting
That's
to.
wild. That's wild, actually.
Yeah.
'Cause I really don't know what molasses looks like. I've seen her in chats and
She's
stuff.
right there, right behind
That's
me.
it. Which one
Yeah,
is
right
it?
there.
Which one is it? I mean,
I know.
is Molasses the first
The one that's
lady or
not wearing the
second lady?
headphones. It's Molasses.
Oh yeah, the headphones are the giveaway. Take those headphones off though, Michelle. You'd be like twins.
Exactly.
Well, we're
Yes,
different ages, though. I'm
yeah.
about 10 years older than her, at least.
Yeah, that's a shame, that.
She was throwing a fit last night.
Yeah. She's
Later, Red.
later. She's not well mentally, Tina. Apparently.
I don't think we're related, but you never know. Maybe
You
some
look like you could be
strange
related.
fate of God. Somehow we might be related. That's what I told her originally, and I sent her off on a tirade originally.
Yeah. She
Well, I
didn't want to be
get it.
looking like you, but afraid you do. I mean, just saying it. The proof is right there.
Why did she go off?
She didn't want to be compared to Michelle, but she does look like Michelle. I mean, she has to accept it.
But she looks like her.
I know. Maybe she sees herself as something she's not. I don't know.
Well, we do look a lot alike.
Absolutely, Michelle. Absolutely.
Yeah, you
You
do.
could be sisters.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could be.
like definitely look like her older sister. Yeah, she just.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like sisters.
Well, I'm pretty.
She ain't gonna like
Thanks.
it, but you do.
All right, let me show it on the screen again. All right, there we go. That's
The nostrils. Even the nostrils are very similar.
yeah.
Yeah.
The shoulder.
Yeah.
I
Your
mean,
mouth.
the bags under the eyes.
Uh-huh.
I think to compare.
Oh, the chin. You guys' chins are.
They're the same chins too.
Yeah.
The chins are the same.
And our hair is at the same position on the head.
I would say that Molasses' turkey neck is.
Molasses has a
The
turkey neck.
is slightly
Michelle
more
doesn't.
sagging.
Yeah.
Well, she deserves it after everything she's done to Michelle. She said worse to Michelle.
Oh, has she?
I don't really
yes.
understand
For
why
every
she should
time
say
she called
anything
her
bad to me at all. I
ugly.
never said anything bad to her. I always
Michelle
respected
didn't
her
have
as a
nothing
person.
to her. Nothing. She called her ugly. I don't want to be compared to that monster, she said.
That's fucked up.
No, I'm sorry. I have no
Well,
sympathy for
unfortunately,
that.
she kind of got compared to that so-called monster, and I think she's actually jealous because I think she realizes that we're almost the same, and I'm just as pretty as she is.
Right.
I don't
Is
know.
that why she was going off yesterday?
Michelle.
Is that why she was going off yesterday?
Absolutely.
I'll fix this out here real quick here.
Hey, was that why she was going
MMD
off
sweet,
yesterday?
says Chantix. Michelle has a handicap that she was born with. Unless his handicap was developed in years of bad judgment. Well, I have several handicaps I was born with, but as far as I know, Molasses doesn't have any physical handicaps like I do.
Exactly. You're not a monster, Michelle. You're a wonderful person. You're a very kind person. And you have a very, very good.
I've always tried to be a kind person.
Michelle, your insides are like, if you cut you open, your insides are beautiful. Molasses is very dark and ugly inside. Your insides, that's why you beam with a wonderful aura.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you mentioned aura. That's a good point, because I don't know. I never really. I definitely sense that she seems to have a very muted aura. She doesn't really have
this attack on you for no reason. She's been up here talking on panel. We've all been nice to her, and she just come out of nowhere attacking you. Tina, you got your TV on?
No. All I got is my phone on.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
I don't
have YouTube on in the background, do you?
No.
I don't think it's exactly that, Brian K. I think she likes to try to wants to make herself feel like she's better looking, because she doesn't want to accept the fact is that it's not just my physical appearance that makes me beautiful, it's my spiritual appearance. And
absolutely, Michelle.
Sadly enough, her spiritual appearance has been damaged because of a variety of reasons. And so you can see she looks like could have been a very beautiful person inside, but because of the damage to her spirit, it's obvious that she doesn't resonate as goodwill.
I think that's the most surprising thing, David, is that she bullied Michelle. She come over here, she was really nice, and then out of nowhere she started bullying Michelle. Why?
And what's this, how you doing?
It was like a whole jealous. It's Tina. Tina, you've got something.
Yeah, you can see it.
No. The only thing I have on is my phone.
Tina, when you talk on here, you can see when somebody is talking, and when the noise is going off, it's coming from you.
Well, I'm telling you the truth. It's coming from my phone then, because that's the only thing.
Maybe. Yeah, turn down the volume, Red said.
Turn down my volume?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I wonder if Cassandra would make love to Molasses.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's great.
That'd be interesting.
What did you say, Michelle? Sorry.
No, because Cassandra is just as. I mean, Cassandra is just self-centered, and probably would say, "I wouldn't touch that twat with a 10-foot pole." Seriously. With how Michelle gets made fun of by nasty people, MMD is always kind and very considerate. She works hard through her handicaps. Yes, I do. And I try really hard to listen to everybody, but sometimes my hearing does become a problem in certain environments, and then it makes it hard for me, and it frustrates me too, because I feel like I'm missing a lot of things in life that most people would pick up on. That just goes in one ear and doesn't even come out the other ear.
Well, when she said, "Oh yeah, I've been picking on Michelle. I've been nasty. So what? I got a mental illness." Look, if you're aware that you're being a bitch, you can't just sit there and say, "I got a mental illness." Fuck that. You're aware of it. Stop doing it.
Exactly.
It's not an excuse to have a mental illness. Sorry, I just burnt down your house, but I got a mental illness. Fuck you.
No, speaking of one thing
right.
about mental illness, let me just say one thing I'm going to say about this is my opinion. I am not a medical doctor, so please, YouTube, cut me some slack here. This is my opinion. I think mental illness, unless it's, I'm not talking about just your everyday depression. I'm talking bang ass bad super thing where they need to lock you up in the loony bin. That's mental illness. Just having clinical depression is not, to me, the same league.
Yeah.
But the problem is mental illness in this country has always been kind of... Okay, Bradley wants to come up. How you doing, Bradley?
How you doing?
Hi, Brad.
What's up, everyone?
I wasn't looking at my phone. I didn't know what that noise was.
So, how you doing, Bradley?
I'm good. Trying to stay warm.
Where are you going today?
I'm headed back from Frederick now, so it's not as cold as it was up there, but holy crap.
Yeah. You're by the water too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Brad.
it's 30. What's up?
Michelle's thinking of moving to Maryland.
I was thinking about Maryland because that would be closer to Sherry Jackson and maybe Sunset Warrior, and it looks like it's maybe, might be a nice state to live in.
Well, yeah, if you were further from me and closer up to them, you still wouldn't be as far from Noodles. I think where I'm at, it's like a 4-hour drive, maybe.
Right. You mean to where you are in Noodles' house?
Yeah, from here to you would be like 6 hours.
Oh, jeez.
I think she's only like 2 from Noodles right now, aren't you?
Oh, let me ask you a question since you're in Maryland. Which towns do you think would be the best for me? I don't want a major metropolis. I just want a nice environment where I can have kind of a country environment, suburbs where I still have access to mass transit.
County. I would not.
Hagerstown.
Do not move to Prince George County.
Hagerstown.
Yeah, Prince George is a straight hood. That's where I grew up. I mean, hood.
That's where
you don't want anything to do with anywhere near DC.
Right.
Okay,
but
so
my neighborhood wasn't the hood. I lived in a very nice neighborhood, but it was not.
I lived in a nice neighborhood too, but there were some very unsavory people. Yeah, very unsavory people around.
How much are the apartments in Hagerstown, Maryland, though? I mean, how much is the average rental for a 1-bedroom apartment or a house in Hagerstown?
I used to rent out my apartment above my garage, and that was everything included, including the internet.
Right.
So no bills, and free internet. And I used to get, I think, 1,000.
Yeah, you want utilities included.
Yeah, it's not bad. Everything, including internet, including cooking gas and hot water.
It was like Michelle. I mean, it didn't have. It was literally above the garage. It had a bedroom with a kitchenette.
Right.
Like breakfast bar. There was no sitting room, no living room. You can't.
Basically, it was a loft.
Like a bed, yeah. But everything was included, so
right.
It was.
So, how much do you think an apartment like mine would cost at 465 square foot?
99. Quite a bit.
With heat and hot water included.
I don't think you're going to get one for. I've looked at for apartments in your price range, Michelle, with the heating included. That's not bad what you're paying. It's really not.
No, it's not.
Hagerstown would probably be your best bet.
I just wish the landlord would get a little more proactive in making repairs like he should.
Right.
Because I'm looking on Ridge Avenue in Hagerstown, 3 beds, 2,400 square foot for $1,625 a month.
Yeah, but she can't afford that.
$1,625 a month for a 3-bedroom.
Yeah, with all.
Is that a house or an apartment?
It's a whole house.
Included? No, that'll be a room. They'll be renting a room or something if it's utilities included.
I really only need like a 1-bedroom apartment.
You're not going to include if it's a whole house. They're not going to pay your utilities unless you're living in a room or on part of their house. Like
I'll look up and sell later. I'm kind of curious now.
Everything I'm seeing is 3 and 4 bedrooms.
What about that apartment complex we Slingshot Warrior lived? That wasn't bad looking. No, it was nice. I mean, it's those townhouses. So Slingshot lives. They're not bad looking either.
You'd start with a clean slate. Just move in.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring out any of that furniture, Michelle.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that means it's going to add to the cost of new furniture and everything else. And
unless it's wooden, I'm just saying I wouldn't bring any of your couches.
Get IKEA furniture.
I wouldn't bring anything that could have bugs in it because
that too.
You don't want to be carrying these cockroaches around.
And get your electronics looked at.
Fumigated. I would stick them all on the back of that truck and throw some of them bug bombs in there.
Yeah. Well, right now, let me use the bathroom real quick. But yeah, I was going to do that. But you have to make sure that there's no sparks because those bug bombs contain propane as a propellant. So unless you want your truck to go kaboom. Yeah.
Well, the truck could have all your shit on it and with the doors shut and not be traveling. You just let them out. It's just a space to fumigate your stuff.
Well, I wonder if it'd be cheaper to rent one of those pods and just have them deliver it once you know where you're going to. Wouldn't that be cheaper because you could just load the thing up and then when I've got down to wherever it is I want to go to, just give them the address to the pods company. Go, okay, I'm at this address in Hagerstown, Maryland. And then have them just drop this container off at your spot and then you unload it.
I think that's a lot of money though, Michelle. Yeah. I mean, even like a moving truck is
your best bet, Michelle, is hiring a van and seeing if you can round up a couple of mates.
I can hire a van. But like I said, they gotta hire the guys too, right? Now I already found out.
You've got a couple of friends that are willing to help you lug your shit up and down.
Yeah.
Or if you know anyone who wants to earn some cash in hand, do you want to earn yourself $20 if you help me for a couple of hours or something? Like Ray.
I found mover guys to help me just off Craigslist, and it was really cheap, and they did a great job too.
Yeah, when we had a movers business, we used to try to help the less fortunate for a much cheaper price. It's just the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Now, rich people. Whoo!
Now, rich people can afford to call places like Amodio and Mayflower or United. That's not me.
I'm seeing some 1 bed, 1 bath for $800 a month with utilities included.
That's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
He wants a studio as well. That's not enough.
Or an efficiency apartment, with a nice little kitchenette, ideally with a gas stove in it.
Here we go.
You need some.
Also, it must have a tub. I forgot to put that on.
Yeah, I would like something with a nice deck. So you can actually sit outside.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
In the summertime.
Well, she does need something probably with a little bit more space just because think of all the stuff she has from over the years.
We're running on a Farfanugan. Yeah, we're letting out aroma over here, big time. Absolutely. And we got so much stuff. Some of it's kind of dross, could probably be thrown out, like the stuff in the storage bin. Some of the stuff can be just tossed out. We've thrown a lot of stuff out in the past.
Michelle,
What?
bug bombs don't use propane, David said.
They do for propellant.
Propellant. The propellant. And I don't know if the propellant is flammable or not.
And she's going to need room when Noodles and Cassandra and their 6 kids come.
No, Noodles is going to be a middle-aged single father.
Yeah,
you're gonna need lots of room.
Right, it's
Noodles
either
for full custody.
it is aerosol gas. That is what they use for the aerosol gas. Is propane.
I'll sell propane and propane accessories. I'll tell you what.
I mean, my refrigerator is using R600A, which is better known as isobutane, but some are using R290, which is propane for refrigerate.
Look what Stan said, Michelle.
Stan said, tax default at home and land auctions coming up early 2025, South Windsor, Mansfield, and Clanton. I'll keep an eye out for a trailer for you. Shouldn't cost more than $6,000. Trailer? Mobile home. Oh.
Does that not appeal to you?
David, no. We both said propellant.
Propeller?
Propellant.
Yeah.
Like the...
Oh, I'm sorry.
People call it propel too for the...
Yeah, for the bug bomb.
Yeah.
Just like if you ever wonder what's
air.
It's just like the dust.
Some are using air. Yeah, some actually do use air, but the problem with air is they don't get as much. It doesn't compress as easily as, say, liquefied petroleum gas does, which liquefies at at 50 degrees Fahrenheit, about maybe 10, 15, 20 bar, and then it's a liquid state at that pressure, 300 pounds per square inch of pressure.
Is that why butane gets real cold?
Yeah, that's true. So does propane. That's why they use them in refrigerators now, because they get cold enough,
Yeah.
If isobutane gets down to minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit, you're talking about plenty of good frosty drinks and lots of icicles or ice in your ice trays. So that's what you want for a refrigerator.
Is that what they use for air conditioners?
Yes.
Too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back at the shop.
Good.
They're using a few other refrigerants too. Try to remember the numbers. There's several different refrigerants used for air conditioners. R34A was commonly used, which is not isopropane. Then they're going to mixed thing would have a pretty high glide factor, which is something that's not good for a refrigeration HVAC from what I've read, like R134A.
R22 is the good stuff.
R22 is the good stuff, but that actually is very similar to R600A. And in the form of efficiency, it's COP. But its DWP is much worse, that's why they don't use it anymore. Because it depletes the ozone.
You get a lot of that just bleed the line into the air.
Yeah.
It's a squirrel.
That's what they used to do. And then they started requiring reclamation devices. And then they had to have a separate reclamation type for all types of refrigerants. So like R12, R22. R22 is used for air conditioners originally. R12 was used for refrigerators. The reason why you don't see too much R290 or R600 multi A's in the new standard. So R298, R600A, and those are capital A's, is because of the issues of the flammability. In the United States, you don't see, like, for example, mini split in the United States usually using R34 or 134. So, because there's concerns about if there's a lake, if a fire could start. But overseas, you can get mini splits that use R600A or R290A. Oh, knock it off, Stan. Okay, I gotta. Let me go make a quick run to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back, okay? Hold on a minute.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, I guess that Noodles and Cassandra could share a room with their 6 kids.
Yeah, they'll have to. Why isn't Michelle wearing any of her new clothes? Like, she's so stuck in her ways.
I think she's just when you get some people, when they get overly depressed, they just don't care anymore. She probably
depressed. I don't think it's that. I just don't think it.
I don't think
she doesn't get up and think, all right, I need to change my clothes. I need to have a wash. I need to have a wash, like we all do. She just gets up and goes to bed like that and gets up.
Yeah. I think she sleeps in it and everything.
Yeah.
But just imagine her world. You can't see, like.
Yeah, and don't forget, she's got no washing machine.
Huh?
She's got to wash all that by hand.
Yeah, and she does. That's, you gotta give her lots of credit for some of the stuff she does.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so let's see. Towards me, you just instantly went. What are you talking about there, Red? What are you talking about?
I think he's saying that you almost called one of us Red by mistake.
Oh, I didn't call you guys Red.
I could be reading it wrong too.
You're saying I'm racist again.
Tell us what you're pissed about or angry about. Red.
Why does he think I'm a racist? Do I act like a racist to any of you?
He's just messing with you.
I know.
He's just being Red, but no, absolutely not.
Yeah, because I'm not a racist at all. I like all people.
In fact, Michelle, if the truth be told, you quite fancy people.
Yeah,
African American women, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are 2 men too.
Yeah. So you're far from racist.
There's been 2 men as well.
And I'm not exclusive to the Afro-American community either. I also like people that are Brazilian. I also like people that are Hispanic. I like people that are some Korean guys and some Chinese girls and a little bit of everybody. It's just me. I never been a person that wanted to get into racism. I never saw racism as being worth getting into. It's like, because think about what racism is. You're actually saying is somebody's not good enough, which means basically you might be cutting yourself short to available resources.
Sorry.
Hey, Michelle, what time are you coming on later? At 3? Or is it 7? 7, right?
I'll probably be on about 3 o'clock this afternoon for the portrait stream, and I gotta go to the bank after this so I can. And then of course Google should be paying me today too, because the 21st was on a weekend, so I'll probably get paid today from them. So I just gotta make the deposit slip and put the money my mom gave me into the bank, like they told Gucci I was gonna do. And then I got Christmas presents coming from Gaming Theory. I got Christmas presents coming from Gidgy. I got that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I got stuff coming in the mail. I gotta watch that.
Gotta watch gotta look out the window looking for the mailman.
Well, I wouldn't look out the window. It doesn't do me no good because that's not where the mail truck. That's not where the mail bundle sit. So. Of course, you could always go put a wireless camera downstairs too, but then you have to keep it charged up all the time. Jeez.
You're a lucky girl, Michelle. You're very loved. That must be exciting getting all those packages for you.
Yeah. And I mean, it's been this year's been a good year. Well, if you listen to the one tarot reader I watch, and no, she's not black, by the way. She said that Virgo, you're going to see some major positive changes in your life in a very short time. You're gonna a lot of the old stuff that you used to do is going to come to an end, but you're going to be seeing new experiences.
Yeah. You've been making some good steps, Michelle. You really have.
Yeah.
This has been your best year, Michelle, ever.
Absolutely. And what if next year is even better than this year?
Wow.
It could very well be.
I make it that way. Yeah, keep dancing, Michelle.
Michelle has just knocked it out of the park. Her sub count is gone. Woo. What sub count now, Michelle?
The current sub count is, let me get over to that screen. I can tell you in a second here. So let me pull up the dashboard to make sure it's refreshed. Right now, let me refresh to make sure it's fresh. 5,577.
Wow, Michelle.
That's ours in the same way. Sorry.
That thing is pretty amazing when you think about it.
It is. It's unbelievable.
That's a lot of those people are from Fish Tank too, I believe.
Well, that's great. No matter where they come from, it's great.
Oh, and Tina said yesterday she walked without her walker for the first time, and
well done, Tina.
Oh, congratulations, Tina. That's a major accomplishment, and I'm talking from a person that has a walker. Trust me, it's a major accomplishment. If you can, and for me on flat surfaces. That was the first thing that took me a long time to get back on my walker because I could do the flat surfaces like in the floor, like in the building, but even then I was like afraid I was gonna fall so much, and then I was like, because my left leg was so weak, and now my left leg isn't so weak anymore. So, rough terrain. I'm still a little bit nervous about it, but I do walk more without my walker. Like we walked into that restaurant. We weren't exactly parked close to the restaurant. We weren't parked too far away. But I walked into the restaurant without my walker. I walked out of the restaurant without my walker. I actually walked down the stairs at that diner.
Wow. With the stairs, I'm still iffy about.
Yeah, don't take it too quick, Tina. Slow it down.
Yeah, don't rush it.
Michelle,
Yeah.
Michelle, you push
Baby
that
steps.
walker
It's
through
just like
graveyard
with Carmen. It's
city.
just like my mother Usna told me and Michelle. You gotta be able to walk first before you're gonna start doing the samba. You can't just go right from being.
Have someone hold your hand when you're walking around. Just
Okay.
someone could
Get a
hold your
cane.
hand. You'd feel more secure, and then if you did get wobbly, they could hold you.
Right. That's absolutely why I usually have to walk around, because I don't
You'd
always
be running around in no time if you did that for a few weeks.
Yeah.
The first thing is
Yeah.
I don't know anything about her injury specifically, but in my case, it was like after my knee injury, my left leg was so weak, couldn't really do much. I was like, just barely could hold myself up. And then after a while, with this, I was using walker more or less as a helper to help me keep stable so I didn't fall, because my left leg was so weak. But then,
What is your injury, Tina? What did you do? What is your injury?
what happened to you? What's your injury?
Well, I have back problems, and
I have back problems too. That's but my main one was my knee injury. But your whole
my
left leg
legs
is a
feel-
mess. Yeah, my left leg is.
walk. When I go to walk,
Yeah.
now that I haven't walked for so long, my legs feel so heavy.
Right. And they probably want to
You lost
buckle and everything.
muscle.
Yeah, you should make sure you're holding on to someone. You don't want to fall over, smash your head open.
Maybe physical therapy might be a good choice to start toning up your muscles. Cause
that's you ain't got no muscles back there now, Tina.
Atrophy, right?
You've not been using any of them. You need to build them up again. Just a little walk every day, and no time.
No, we did our own physical therapy at home. We found our own way to do it.
Dancing.
But
you need to put out another dancing video, Michelle.
I've been lifting my.
Yeah, I will be. I mean, you guys saw the one I did for the. If you watched the Silver Moon Radio, I know that Tina did watch it a little bit on the Discord. I mean, about dancing in 2018. What I was like. I can see I used to have a lot of moves in that.
Yeah.
I've been taking my legs and having them straight and then bending them.
Yeah. You gotta get those muscles, use those muscles again that you haven't been using.
Stan CT shows me 2 thumbs up. Well, actually, not a thumb, but
tell you what, Tina,
pointing a bit further.
Pinky finger, actually.
You'll lose a lot of weight if you start walking.
Do you see what Stan is saying?
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to walk in the wintertime when it's snowing icy out. It really is hard to do that. So maybe for the sake of herself and her husband can help here, obviously, maybe she could start doing some things around the house, walk around more around the house. And maybe just low impact, just moving around and try to do some things.
Michelle, moving around for you, that's not. We all move around. You need to do some proper exercising. You count.
What I mean is
going down to Cumbies as exercise. I say that's just popping down the shop.
But you know what? It still counts for a person who has been using a walker to actually do that, because you're using the leg muscles that you use to get there.
Better than nothing. I agree, it's better than nothing. But
I get what she says about the walker, though. Like, think of it. She's going down concrete with stones on it and stuff. Do you have to walk? Is there a nice sidewalk down there to there, Michelle?
If there's a nice sidewalk and it's clear of ice and snow, and Tina could easily go walking, but if she doesn't have sidewalks where she is, and it's covered with snow because some poor schmuck didn't shovel, and she's probably not going to be able to do much outside. But at least in the wintertime. But even in the wintertime, she could still do some light exercises at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle, can you read Stan's comment?
I
please?
will. You mean the one after the two pinky fingers up? Let's see.
Yeah, the one with the.
I
It's
think you scrolled off
one
the screen, Michelle.
I think it says at Kyle or something. It's gone up too far.
All right, the last one was from. Let's see. Kyle King's Home Improvement Service was terminated by the state of Connecticut. He has been operating his business unlicensed since then. Ah. There you go. Why does it not surprise me?
Is that Kyle that lived next to you?
That was the guy who used to live and eat. That was the bleach brat.
Oh. Home improvement contractor.
Yeah.
Was his apartment all improved and wonderful? Had he done some...
He didn't trash it. He left. He cleaned it out when he left, so he didn't leave anything nasty behind. Other than he took his digital lock with him, which not surprised. That's why Jimmy put a second doorknob in. So that door is the only door in the building that has two doorknobs. I told Jimmy, I said, well, just go ahead, just get a regular deadbolt and put a new deadbolt in there. Down.
Jimmy can botch it. He's going to botch it, isn't he? Just stick another door handle on it. Hide the hole.
That's what he did. But he didn't install the rest of the hardware. He didn't install the strike plate. He didn't install the strike. It's like, Jesus, why don't you just go ahead and put the whole doorknob assembly on? It's just double the lock, double the fun. Especially when you're trying to get your groceries in the door. You're like, I got to twist two doorknobs open my door, honey. Okay. Noodles is coming up now. Go ahead, Noodles.
Yeah, Michelle, I'm here.
Yeah. How you doing?
All right. How you doing, Michelle?
I'm doing all right.
Hello.
How's that pussy, Tina?
So what are you doing right now, Noodles? What are you working on?
Yeah, where are you working?
Mind your own business. How about that? Why are you guys so nosy?
Tina's been walking, Noodles. She started walking without a walker or anything.
Yeah, no, she can do it. She can do it. Maybe a cane, Michelle. Maybe we can get you a cane, and that would help. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, all I know is that we don't have rent controls like that in Connecticut. At least not in Winston, anyway.
They don't.
We don't really have rent controls in Connecticut. No.
Oh.
I just don't. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that thing about Botrix, about my situation. I'll create that Who Am I thing this afternoon. Keep it under 200 characters. Describe who I am. You can't even. I mean, technically, you can click on the documentary, but in the portraits, you can't.
Ooh.
So, pin massage. Okay.
Oh, Michelle.
What?
Did you get your letter that you was expecting from the Oh, Social Security.
Oh, a letter? Yes, I got it. Yep.
Okay.
I'll be coming home with 1,640.
Okay.
Yeah. So, just like the desk and the guy from Shoe, I gotta clear out the chunk over here where my mail pile is sitting. I'm sure what I'm talking about. Let's see. No, not that one. Jeez, Michelle. Oh, never mind. You can't really see it. Michelle would have to put the camera all the way up there, and she can't get up there right now. Yeah, I gotta sort through all my mail bundles up there too.
I was wondering if you got it or not. That's good.
So, how did you hurt your back, Tina?
Oh, I had this back problem since I was 18.
Okay, so you had it for a long time.
Yeah, they took a spinal tap and messed it up.
Oh, okay.
Should have sued him for malpractice.
And no one would take it around here.
Probably wasn't anything really done wrong. It was just sometimes it happens, you know.
That sucks.
It does suck, but sometimes that's the reality. Sometimes the doctor may have done everything right, but it just didn't work out right.
Then my doctor goes and shoots herself.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez. What is that to Michelle? Doesn't sound like the doctor did something right. It sounds like the doctor realized she goofed. Well, I'm sure you went to other doctors, and asked them if there's anything they could do to fix it.
Yeah, I did, and they said no.
Okay.
But I was with her, and next thing I know...
Yes, actually, I do have catnip already, and Gitchy's getting Rusty some kitty toys. So, and for those of you who don't know, Rusty is in the house right now. He's not outside. He's in the house. He's
piggy kitty.
Sitting on that couch next to the stuffed tiger again.
Next thing I know, I'm getting a call saying, hey, your doctor just committed suicide.
What?
That doesn't. Yeah. That's not a very comforting thought, you know. Unless.
And I found out she was dealing with depression.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then, as a medical doctor, she can give herself all the antidepressants she wants.
I don't think you can. I think a doctor has to see a doctor. I don't think a doctor can prescribe themselves medication.
No one thinks so, but you know, it's hard to say. Once you got the proper certifications, I mean, you could basically write your own script.
I used to date my doctor's son.
Okay. What did you learn from dating your doctor's son?
We dated for years. He'd usually say, go see your doctor if you had anything wrong with you. Wouldn't diagnose you or anything. He'd just say, go see your doctor. So again.
Hey, doctor. Yes, doctor? I'm not feeling so good. Could you provide me some pills? Sure thing, doctor. Let me write up a script. Don't think it works like that. That would be too easy.
Well, I don't know much about a spinal tap or anything to do really specifically with the spine, other than I know that Ed used to have a lot of pinched nerves in his spine. He had 2 back surgeries to fix it, which were moderately successful.
The doctor said I broke my back.
needle in your back.
Right, that's what I figured, yeah. That's also how they give you spinal anesthetic, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called a spinal.
Oh, even when you're having a baby.
Epidural.
Yeah.
Epidural, yeah. I'm surprised. Well, she probably had to sign a waiver because it has to do with your, spine.
Well, I was 18, but my grandparents
Now
was
you're
there.
an adult.
And they
You're
just
an
asked
adult.
my grandparents.
What was the original reason for having the spinal tap, Tina?
I wouldn't want to get anything having to do with my spine like that. It just sounds painful as heck, and I don't want to.
Yeah, me neither. Ugh.
And then there's like,
it looks like it hurts too. Every time I've watched someone get one, and you have to be awake, I think, because they want to see if you can move your fingers and stuff afterwards to make sure they didn't like poke the wrong thing.
Yeah. And after they messed up, they came back in and said, "Oh, can we take another one?"
Excuse me?
I would have said, hell no.
What did
you didn't let them, did you?
So Stan County Flu asks you a question right now. He said, "What's your plan if they decide to decline your SSDI request?" I don't even see him here. I thought I heard him. It was Bradley. I heard.
Who's he talking to?
It was Stan was talking to Comedy Flu apparently in the side chat.
Oh.
I don't know. The thing is that
unless you're a masochistic sadist, I mean, then you might enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Give me another one, baby.
Oh, yeah, Rambo had a spinal tap. Rambo said his spinal tap was very painful. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I heard like that and skin grafts are like the worst.
The burns. Oh, yeah, anything to do with burns. Just agony, it looks like.
Yeah, my dad got blown up on Christmas like 10 years ago.
Imagine what it would be like if they decided to make my elf ears out of my gut. Think about how much skin you'd have to take off my gut in the first place.
Oh my God!
Brad, how did your dad get blown up?
Yeah,
he used to have a firewood business, and
I mean, I got a pretty good sized flab bag, so you can imagine how many ears you can make out of that. And he always says, "Hey, could you take some of that and give me a BBL in the back too?"
Oh, shit. How did he get blown up?
He used to have a firewood business. Well, I mean, he's always kind of done firewood, but he used to have a real lucrative firewood business. And one of his idiot helper worker jackasses had left like the gas can out, and it got real cold, and the gas, I guess, like, I don't know how it happened. I guess the vapors something happened where there was like, I guess the vapors were like oozing out of the can, and when he went to light a fire, all he hears is this zipping sound, like, and then he realized there was a gas can like right there, so he went to grab it and throw it, and it blew up.
Oh,
yeah, it was like 12-foot fire, like everywhere.
Okay,
like,
I
looking
see.
out the back door, and it was on Christmas Day, so.
How badly burnt was he?
All I see is this big black plume of cloud like past the garage window, because I was like on the computer in the garage, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" We go out back and look, and it's like cans of ether were blowing up. His log splitter melted and blew up.
What?
Yeah, it was bad.
Wow.
And then we were like screaming his name for it was only like a couple of minutes, but it felt like forever in the moment. And then he came running out of the flames. he had like several layers on, but they had all burned up to like nothing but his sweater and his t-shirt, and
Did it
like
stick to his
his hair was
skin?
all burnt off. Yeah, his, like half of his face was totally burnt off. Most of his right ear was burnt off, and then
Poor guy.
he said the skin graft that they took off of his thigh hurt worse than the explosion.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, and he had this huge. They had to put this ball, like this flesh-colored ball, over his hand so he wouldn't mess with his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they took the ball off, like 3 weeks later, there was still this huge wound on his knuckle from where the can blew up in his hand and made his hand like smack into whatever like caused the wound. It was crazy.
Wow, that's really bad. Jeez.
That's messed up.
Yeah,
they had to medevac
When
him.
did that happen?
Yeah, it was funny because like he's sitting there like all burnt up, and like the first person on scene was a cop, and the cop's like being a dick and giving him all these questions, and he yelled in the cop's face. He's like, "I don't need a fucking cop. I need an ambulance." They're like, "All right, we're on it." And like, fuck, they called the ambulance. The ambulance took him up to the school. He had to get like medevac to what is it, Benjamin?
Medevac. It was, the Lifestar helicopter. Yeah.
Yeah. What's John Hopkins? They took him to John Hopkins and then transported him to Holy Cross.
Has he got scars all over his face now?
Yeah, he on his right side. I mean, he looks a lot better now, but like on his right side and on his hand, you can still see like the burn marks.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I mean, he toughed it out.
Will they ever go away or?
So your father is still with us today, but
yeah,
that's good. At least he was lucky. He could have been worse.
He was pent up for like 6 months, and then they checked him for like smoke inhalation. They made sure like he was like all right, like inside. And then after 6 months, they released him, and then he was like right back to work.
They kept him in hospital for 6 months.
Yeah, he was pretty burnt up.
Oh yeah, burns take a long time.
I mean, he was burnt.
Very
burnt.
painful.
They don't want like,
yes, and on Tuesday we have the Christmas Eve show.
And whatnot.
On Thursday we have the Turtle Wow or Ascension Wow show. Will be when is Ascension Wow going to be? Because you used to have the Blizzard on Thursday, and then Turtle was on Friday, and then now we got to figure out where we're going to put the Ascension Wow show. Oh God!
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we could do the Ascension Wow where the Turtle Wow show was. That's what should be Friday. Yeah.
When are you gonna draw the truck again?
I had to take the truck and steering wheel off the table so I could play Ascension WoW because it doesn't work on the other Mac. So I have to.
Michelle is having a Christmas party. You should be.
That's on Tuesday night, 7:00. So yes,
Tuesday
there'll be
night, 7:00, Christmas party. Michelle will be eating cheese and crackers and drinking her wine.
Yeah, the cheese and crackers that Gemini and Jen want me to try out. So yeah, you'll see that.
You having a panel?
Yeah, we're having a panel FRP. What else we're gonna be doing? Well, someone suggested we should make some more Christmas music. Some more Christmas music on the computer, or even take some modern regular Christmas songs and you just basically send them to I Love Song AI and just create a variation of it so that they won't get struck. That's just actually a pretty good idea. And we'll do that tonight.
Yeah.
And then, like you suggested, we should create that exclamation "Who am I?" command so they can ask if they have any questions about them. They can just type in "bang, who am I?" and they'll just describe who I am.
I'll try and I'll remember to send you a message reminding you to do the Botrix thing. Okay, I'll do it right now.
Okay, yeah, do remind me because I'm gonna go to the bank and see if the money. Oh, I see the.
Anyone seen Mojo today? Mojo was not very happy yesterday.
All right, let me see what's going on.
No, it was Andrew. Andrew did that. Andrew has to stop.
I know, but I've talked to Andrew.
There's another one.
Yeah, payment just came in.
He has apologized.
Woo!
Yeah, but Andrew can't be acting the way he does to his drug dealers. He can't be treating JoJo like one of his drug dealers that he owes money to.
He was
Yeah,
going
because-
off.
I don't know how to get hold of
What?
her. I'm sure I'll see her.
Hey, Michelle. Michelle. Look at what Dan wrote.
Yeah.
I can't believe I cut myself with a knife
Stanro,
yesterday.
yes, Carmen said you look tired and that you need to rest now. Actually, we do gotta go to the bank first. Yeah. I'm not.
I have honestly got.
I am just a tiny bit tired. I gotta go to the bank next. I gotta go deposit the money into the bank like I promised Gigi I was gonna do. So I gotta go write the deposit slip for that. And
yeah, it's gonna get dark early, so
just do not slip on that ice, Michelle, for God's sake.
Oh, that's why I'm taking the walker with me. It's like,
all right, I'm going to get going. Everyone,
well, at least I can get down to my bank. It's only 2 buildings down. My bank is only 2 buildings down, so at least it's a little less less frustrating than going over near to slip and die.
Party tomorrow night, 7:00 here.
Yep. And don't forget the regular morning shows are all this week, except for Friday. And yes, I will confirm with my eye doctor that we are coming on Friday, Stan. So,
Okay.
I'll take care of that. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning and tomorrow night as well. So,
okay.
so let's just wrap this up. So I'll see you guys on the later on today as well. So,
okay, please be careful. Okay,
I will.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And that's what we're gonna do. All right. So yes, tomorrow is morning show, normal time 10, and then the night show at 7. And then there will be no scheduled night show for Wednesday, but maybe there might be something. I never know. And of course, there will be vertical streams as well. They're going to be a little later in the day, so let me around 3 to the vertical streams, and we're trying to spread the word. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. This is important for all the new people who watch these shows. Your subscription helps the channel. Plus, you need to be subscribed anyway to chat. So it's just as easy to subscribe ahead of time, and you won't have to worry about waiting 5 minutes on the regular streams. You already will be subscribed, and boom, you can just talk just like that. Be all set to go. All right, guys. So for now, thank you all. I'll see you later. By the way, take a listen to the message at the end of when I sign off, when I get the blank screen. Just listen to the message. This is actually using Carmen's voice from 1952, but my Carmen actually suggested what to write in the message. So I want you to hear what she's got to say. So I won't even do the applause, but I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
MicheleMarieDalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way. Twisting and turning, she won't let things sway. With love for the music and fire in her soul, she